morning, beautiful people! Welcome back to You Live Everything and Wonder, and welcome back to Sicily. My name is Luca, this is my wife Sara, and this beautiful baby girl is our daughter Luce.
In today's episode and in the next episode, we will be answering some of your questions, and we will also keep working on several different projects simultaneously, like the doors, the floors, decorations, the bathrooms. So, Luce, you ready?
Are you ready? Let's go. Let's work.
Yeah, let's go.
Andiamo. Andiamo.
For the ones that didn't watch our previous episodes, we recently bought a 1.5 hectares olive grove and this beautiful ancient home. It is 1,000 years old in a small village in Sicily. One of the main questions we received is, how did you find this home? Can you please share the realtors, the agencies that you use in Sicily? And actually, guys, it's pretty simple because we came here in Sicily because we want to find a land. And in less than 2 months, Luca and I and Luce, we have seen over 60 properties. We book appointments with several real estate agencies.
Yes, basically all of them.
Once we bought the land, we just realized that we need a home base. We need a base where we can have, at least the shower, water, electricity, the laundry machine, especially because we have a little baby, Luce, and we want something close to the land. We found this house. But how did we find this house? And the secret about it is speak with locals. So we didn't use any real estate agency. This is our suggestion. Once you decide and once you know the area that you love, ask people you find on the street, on the road.
Yes, especially because many properties are not for sale on agencies, on real estates. They are just private people who would like to sell, but in little villages like these, real estates, they don't come here because it's too far from where they can work. They usually prefer to work with touristic places where it's easier to sell on the market homes and houses for a higher price, so their commission is higher.
So hopefully this is helpful.
We use a lot of agencies. We saw on internet the ads. We went with the agencies to see many properties, but weren't the right property for us. We ended up buying properties without agencies because, as we said, was the only way to find the properties of our dreams.
In the background now you can see Luca painting the doors. He has been working on these doors now
several days.
Yes,
my goal is to be able to finish all these doors of the 2 balconies by the end of today's episode.
And we have some images.
Yeah, I need to finish and we will give the final paint, the exterior paint and the interior paint. I will start from the exterior because I need to give 2 coats on the outside. Then I will move on to the inside that we choose the same color, the original color, so basically this color over here.
Hopefully it will be the same. We try to do our best. Little stop for breakfast.
We love the granita for breakfast. My favorite one is the mango granita with cream, with panna.
Yeah, and have almond granita with cream. The brioche. Luce with my mom. She's coming. Okay, she saw another bimbo. And this morning we also need to buy the paint for our windows and our doors. We want to keep the original color, that is this pearl gray.
Yeah.
It's very elegant, I think. So instead of changing the colors, we would like to keep this one, but it's personalized. So we have to go to a special place where they will create the color for us.
So we're bringing with us
A sample.
a little sample, you know.
Like there are so many different colors and shades and nuances, and it's not easy. Wow, amore, I'm so happy. The color looks perfect to me.
Yes.
What do you think?
I think the same.
When you choose from the sample, it's always,
Yeah, you never know.
you never know exactly the result. I don't know why, but I imagine myself having a massage here. Looks perfect to me, like with this sea view. Yes, 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 we will do that.
I'm also fixing this part. This is the before. Then I sand it. It becomes like this. Then I will give the primer and then a coat of paint. On this side you can see there are still all the nails. I need to remove all the nails. Good morning, beautiful people. I let these doors dry overnight. Now I'm ready to give the second layer, the second coat to these 3 doors. I'm doing the external part, so then when they will be dry I can start working on the inside. I also gave the first hand on this part. Now I will give the second hand over there and on the doors, and then I will let it dry, and then I can start working on the inside of the doors.
Oh, LeAw. Another challenge we have in the house is the very tiny bathroom, and there is also no light in here because there are no windows, nothing. So we have been working on a project with an Italian company.
Yes, it reminds me when we were planning our van build, where you try to figure out in small spaces where to fit a lot of things. And we put back together here the toilet because we had to see the real feeling of putting a new sink with a cabinet. Actually, we'll have a cabinet under the sink.
Because this is the door of the bathroom is pretty short.
Yeah,
You barely...
No,
yeah, you cannot...
I can touch it.
Yeah.
I'm taller than the door.
These two doors, the kitchen and the bathroom doors, they are pretty short, unfortunately. And this part of the bathroom is the part that you will see the most.
Yeah, when the door is open, you will always see this part. So the sink is really important, the cabinet is important.
The mirror.
The mirror, and also, of course, the toilet.
New toilet and new bidet will be put in here in this place. So how do you feel? It's pretty tight in here, or it's comfortable?
Yes, as I already mentioned in other videos, we were used to live in RVs, camper vans, and truck camper for years. So basically the toilet of those kind of vehicles, it's just this side, this size, and you have everything. You have the toilet, the shower, and the sink in one small space. So this is super big compared to what we were used to. So if you compare to big villas, houses, it's really small, but compared to other lifestyles, it's big enough, and you can do a lot of things and plan a lot of solutions.
We'll have some vintage style WC and bidet, and it will be beautiful to have everything new and clean. This is the most important thing. And then we'll have an amazing shower room. Like this will be our shower. So it's incredible to think about having an entire room for a shower. Something that you notice in the previous episodes is that we don't have radiators here. We don't have a heating system, we don't have a cooling system right now. So we will be answering this question. How can we manage this, Luca?
We will be using the EcoFlow Wave 2, which is the fastest cooling and heating portable AC. This will be perfect for us because we can plug it in and use it here in the house, or we can plug it to this battery and use it on our RV. We can use it in a tent, in a temporary tiny house on the property. So for us it will be multi-purpose, will be perfect in the cool days in the winter, and it will be perfect in the heat waves during the summer to cool down the places where we want to stay. We can easily carry around also the battery, and let's try to plug it in and see how it works. First attempt, done.
The EcoFlow Wave 2 can operate up to 8 hours wirelessly in eco mode. You have different modes, and I love the fact that you can have the heating mode, the cooling mode, and the fan. And you can use this also on eco mode, so you can save more battery. It's an excellent way to drop the temperature or increase the temperature very fast in a room, because you can increase or drop the temperature 10 degrees Celsius in just 5 minutes. That is half of the time of different portable AC on the market. So instead of 10 minutes, 5 minutes, it's an incredible time.
The EcoFlow Wave 2 can be charged in 5 different ways: AC power, solar panels, car, power station, and add-on battery.
We lived so many years on the road in a truck camper in very extreme temperatures with heat waves. Sometimes we couldn't sleep at night because it was too hot, or in Alaska, in Canada, it was too cold. It was like unbearable. And I wish we could have this one with us back in the days. We learned a lot, and we know that being prepared is the key, especially in emergency situations. So awareness and preparedness are very important, guys. And we know now that with the Wave 2, we can have the right temperature in the environment we are, especially with the little baby, without need to worry about, being too cold or too hot.
Yeah, it's a luxury.
Do you want to try it?
Yes. Put 23 Celsius. Okay, so now we are on air conditioning in sleeping mode, We have 26, almost 27 degrees Celsius. In the room I put 23 Celsius, so let's wait a little bit to cool down. And it's amazing because in the sleeping mode it's super quiet, only 44 dB.
Fantastic.
Yeah, basically it's more noisy, the workers outside working on the constructions on the road.
Head to our link in the description box below this video to save up to $1,499 US and use our code to get 5% off. You can get also some free accessories for disaster needs until September 27th. Now we are leaving because we will show you how handmade tiles are made. Let's go.
A room with cold inside?
We live very close to a place in Sicily that is very famous for the ceramics. So it's not Caltagirone, but it's Santo Stefano di Camastra. And today we are here with our friend Domenico, that is an artist and a professor, because they have some ceramics, some tiles that they would like to show us.
Yes, so let's go and see.
Yeah, it would be a beautiful decoration for our house. Here we are inside where the magic happens. Every tile is handmade. So here you can see the process, how they paint every tile. This is before cooking in the oven. They add in some details, blue and white, and then everything goes in the oven.
Da una scuola che ci ha preparati a tutto questo.
Wow.
Smaltato e decorato a mano. Vedi sotto? Sì,
Amore, visto? Ma quanto sei bella! Hai visto come dipinge, amore? Ti piace? Eh? Bello, vero?
This green over here is made with copper powder.
Yeah,
kind
that's
of.
why it's turning green.
So this is before cooking it, and after cooking it you can see here the difference of the colors. To finish painting a table like this, it takes about 3 days.
Carta cucina. Va bene? C'è anche il sole.
This is before being cooked, and you can see that it's still white, this powder, this
Yeah, it's kind of dust, yes.
After cooking, that dust becomes completely clear.
Yeah.
And as you can see the colors, you can see the details.
Beautiful.
And it's amazing because depending on the material, it changes color, it changes the intensity.
So this is everything before
being cooked.
and you see that it's kind of matte.
Yes, man.
It's not shiny. And this is after being cooked. Inside here we have 1000 degrees Celsius, so it's very hot.
It's a long process from the beginning to the end.
The entire process lasts less than 2 hours. So here is where you can see the tiles slowly entering into the oven, and then they will stay in the oven like for 2 hours. As you can see the lava.
Vedi questa polvere nera?
From Etna, the volcano.
Etna, yeah. You don't have any waste, because even if they break a tile, they will transform the tile. Like here we have an example.
They call this ciotolo, and with this one then they can paint them or change the color and make some mosaico with this one. This is the difference between a handmade pressed tile and an industrial tile. As you can see, both of them are hand painted on the top, of course.
but this is the difference of the material.
When you enter a property, you will see decorating the gate, or when you see some balconies, you can see the pigne, the pine cones here in Sicily very frequently. And why? They were explaining us that in the past they were putting the pine cones on the bed, wooden pine cones on the bed, because they are a symbol of fertility. And they are pretty expensive. You can see now why, because they are applying pieces by hand on this beautiful pine cone. I like to put 4 of them on our balconies as well. We just need to choose the colors and the size, but I love them. I love the pigne, I love the pine cones. They're beautiful. You can see some of them here.
Go near so we can see how big they are.
You can buy them in different sizes. It's just, these are pretty big, but you can find also the very small, the medium one.
And even bigger than this one.
And they paint them, they are colorful. Complimenti, bellissimo. And directly from Santo Stefano di Camastra, this face that you can see here will go to the United States.
So from Italy, from Sicily to the world.
La spiga, made in Italy, hand painted, just freehand.
So this color that you can see, purple, actually then when it is cooked, it becomes blue, like that. Here he's loading, all of this needs to be cooked in the oven, and this is a huge oven. So this is the color before cooking, and after cooking you can see they become kind of red.
No, vabbè, noi si è preso questo perché già nel prodotto l'asciugatore non abbiamo imparato che è vivo. E guarda che siamo,
Ma poi rimane 2 pezzi?
Sì, 2 pezzi, perché qua c'è questo è importante. Guardate che bello, ha centrato la massa. Adesso sta tirando la massa. Bagna sempre le mani, perché probabilmente non ci deve stare attrito. Se c'è l'attrito c'è calore, se c'è calore blocchi. Ora allarga,
Ecco.
lui che cosa fa all'interno? Tira verso, spinge verso l'esterno e dà la forma, vedete?
Bello.
Le mani diventano gli occhi a tutti gli effetti,
Sì.
perché le mani hanno la sensibilità e vanno a leggere anche lo spessore che tu crei. Bellissimo. Mira come muove, come subito riesce a dare, no? Forma al fiore, un po' di lobato, ha la spugnatura di per sé, ha una sua valenza.
Are you amazed? I'm amazed. Yeah. So beautiful.
It's incredible to see still people so good working with the hands, from restoring the doors with Nicola and all these guys. It's amazing.
And you really appreciate the hard work behind the scenes. And then you understand, oh, now I understand why this is so expensive, or why this is the cost of the product, because there are so many hours behind the scenes that you really don't know and don't think about it. You know, when you buy something that is just done by a machine, multiple things, you say, okay, this is
buying industrial or buying
handmade,
handmade, it's completely different.
Yeah. Look at, for example, this decoration here with the lemons and the flowers and the leaves, and here the prickly pear.
All the details,
It's just incredible.
every single detail.
They are doing this every day, so they are so good. The hands are their eyes.
Yes.
It's true. caffè. Sì?
We are back from Santo Stefano di Camastra. I'm laying down all the tiles here on the floor so we can see them. We still have a few boxes to lay down, and we are pretty close to Santo Stefano di Camastra, like 15 minutes, and it's amazing because there is quite touristic and it's a beautiful place for all this art.
They are beautiful, so we will be placing these in our shower room, probably in the entrance, we don't know, but this will be the decoration of the house, and we feel so grateful because, as Luca said, we have these places very close to us. Thank you again to Domenico for the amazing tour and for these beautiful tiles. Luce, which one do you like? We have also one for you. Do you want to show them? The one with Nemo. In this town we have the post office, we have the pharmacy, we have 2 cafes, we have internet connection, there is a free Wi-Fi, so when you ask us how can we upload our videos, how can we work remotely and do our job, there is no problem with internet connection, with Wi-Fi and with signal. The hospital is 15 minutes from here. And then there is the big one in Cefalù that is about 45 minutes. Thank you. Beautiful. We are in our kitchen. We just spoke with a professional company for this floor. They will come on Monday, so in the next episode we will be able to tell you the future of this floor. We will not touch anything, guys, because it's not worth it. We will not work on the second half because first we want to see what they will tell us. As many of you suggested, it's better to use professional tools and not trying to do this with our hands.
We hope to be able to already share the future of this flooring in the next episode. But meanwhile, Sara is thinking to change something in here. Because what are you thinking, Sara?
So when I focus on something that I don't like, I can see just this. I don't know if you guys are the same. So I'm not 100% convinced and sure about these tiles. They are vintage, they are beautiful. I don't know if they match with the floor, if we will keep the floor. So in case we'll keep the floor, I'm considering to paint these tiles white and cream. I think that a white neutral color would be perfect. You know, we want the floor to be the main character of the kitchen, of the room. And I have a sketch that a designer sent to me, Annika, that I would like to share with you in this moment, because this is exactly the same vision how I foresee this kitchen. I like the layout, I like the vintage style, I like everything about it. So hopefully we can make this happen.
There are many places where the tiles are not really good.
It's true, as Luca said in the previous episode, a lot of this space will be covered with furniture, with the table, with the chair, but still you can see some of the floor and you can see some of the walls. So we will keep the tiles, we just paint it, maybe.
Yeah, so painting them, we can cover all these details that... Imperfections. So if you are coming to Italy and you are looking for property, we really recommend choosing an agency, a real estate or somebody who can help you, because it can be dangerous trying to buy with locals.
Every document should be perfect and checked before you buy something here, because some of the houses were built illegally in Italy.
Yeah. So you really need to be careful and pay attention. You don't want to have surprises after you bought a house. But since we didn't buy with an agency, a real estate, we cannot provide you any agency, we cannot recommend. But what we can do, if you let us know in the comments, we could prepare a video with a listing, like 3 houses. We can start with 3 houses that we think that is a good deal. We know the owners, we know the papers are okay, we know everything behind the scenes, and we could share some properties with you guys.
Yeah, we can film some properties. We can show you what is in the area, and we can make this kind of listing.
Yes, they are not on the market for sale, but the owners told us we want to sell them, so we could make a video of these houses. So let us know in the comments if it's something that it could be interesting for many of you. We could make, who knows, a series of houses for sale here in the area. Hello.
Hello, Luce's friend. Oh, Micia.
Due, tre. Ancora una? Questa, guarda, 1, 2, buttala tu. Boom! Butta anche questa, vai. Boom! Butta anche questa. So as you can see, the doors on our bedroom are done, are finished. So in this room we basically just need to finish the wiring, put few plugs here and there, and then start the furniture, buying the furniture and putting the bed, everything we need. And then a door back here, a sliding door for our walk-in closet. And that's it. It's getting exciting.
And here's where we let you go, beautiful people. If you want to know how much are we paying, will we pay for the entire renovation?
Yes, you need to wait us to finish because we are in the middle of the renovation, so we still need to pay a lot of things. We will be also buying second-hand furniture. Yeah. So we will also share with you all that process.
Thank you so much for your support, guys. Thank you so much for the new subscribers. Thank you so much for our loyal subscribers. Thank you to everyone. We are very grateful for our community.
Yes, super.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode.
If so, please sure to us smashing the thumbs up button.
Hit the notification bell and please consider subscribing to this YouTube channel if you haven't done already. We love you, we appreciate you, and thank you for coming along with us. Stay with us.
We will see you next Sunday, and remember, la vita è bella.
Life is beautiful and
love always wins.
L'amore vince sempre.
Saluta amore.
Ciao.
Ciao ciao.
Bacio bacio. Kiss
Bacio.
kiss.
Bambola, sei una bambola.
Okay, they want the Italian words.
Okay.
So we can say kiss.
Kiss, bacio.
Bambola.
Bambola. Come si dice bambola?
Then it's dough.
Dough is bambola.
And olio.
Olio. Olio, it means oil.
Yeah.
Olio extravergine di oliva is...
extra virgin olive oil.
Yes.
Another question was how they can buy our extra virgin olive oil, when?
Yeah, so we are in the process of opening a new company to be able to sell it. So
yeah, we need to wait a few months still, guys, and then we will set up a website where you can pre-order the extra virgin olive oil. We need to see how much olive oil will be.
We want to harvest and produce the olive oil before to know how much we have in order to sell it.
Yeah.
And plus we need to open a company, and here in Italy it's not so easy like other parts of the world.
But hopefully super soon. It's time to go, guys. The church is ringing the bell. So let's go.
Ciao!
We love you. Ciao.
Dai bacio alla bimba? Ciao bimba! Ciao! Dai bacio alla bimba! Ciao bimba bella! Hopla! 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 Hopla!
Hopla. Hopla. Cosa fa papà? Piano, cara cara. Cara cara.